What's up guys? So today I thought I would bring you a video that I know would have helped me out when I was going about trying to purchase audio for my own YouTube channel. So coming into YouTube and a lot of Twitch streamers and stuff like that are pointed mainly in one direction, and that's towards the Blue Yeti microphone. And there's a reason for that. The Blue Yeti is an incredible microphone. In fact, the audio you're hearing now is the audio I'm recording straight off the Yeti. It's very plug and play, it's driverless, it's just a very simple, easy solution, and for only $100, you really can't beat it. And I've been very happy over the past couple of months with my own YouTube channel, how well the Blue Yeti is performing. However, as the channel's progressed and as things go on, I did note that the audio quality could be slightly improved, and that's when I started looking at alternatives. And one of the main alternatives and kind of main regions I was pushed towards was the Technica AT2020 paired with the Scarlett 2i2 interface, which is what I've got on my desk at the moment. Now, coming into this, I'm not really an audio aficionado by any means. Basically, what this video is going to be is me recording with the Blue Yeti first of all, and then showing you how the Technica AT2020 sounds. So you've heard the Blue Yeti, now I'll switch to the Technica. So now I switch to the Technica AT2020 plus the Scarlett 2i2 interface. Now, coming into this, I really didn't expect there would be much difference at all between the Blue Yeti plus the AT2020 plus the Scarlett. And I certainly didn't expect to be blown away by the performance, but I really was. Like, I was genuinely impressed by how much better the AT2020 sounded compared to the Blue Yeti. Now, when you're listening to this, I'm not sure if you're listening with reference headphones or whether or not you're listening just with your TV. There is a huge difference between the audio quality between the 2020 and the Blue Yeti. My voice being naturally quite low, the 2020 tends to pick up a lot more on the nuances and the lower end. It provides a much more well-rounded kind of audio signature with my voice than the Blue Yeti does. The Blue Yeti kind of tends to sound a little bit hollow from time to time, whereas the 2020 really does, in my opinion, sound a lot better. Now, I do not regret purchasing the Blue Yeti at all. The Blue Yeti, if you're starting out streaming, if you're starting out doing YouTube content, it is a fantastic microphone and unbeaten at the $100 price range, in my opinion. The AT2020 plus the Focrusrite will cost you around $300 to $350 depending on where you are. The Focrusrite goes for $250, with the 2020 going for around $100 to $150 as well. So it is quite a big step up in terms of price over the Blue Yeti, but in my opinion, really is worth it. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Focrusrite interface is basically something that converts your analog from your microphone into digital for your computer use, and then when you go and play it through headphones or speakers, it's converted from that digital signal back into an analog signal as well. As well as that, it's got a preamp in there to help it along. It's basically like an external sound card for your audio, basically. Now, one other benefit that I have found in my, kind of days worth of testing with the Technica 2020 is the fact that when I put it into post-production, so I go through and edit the audio either by normalizing or adding a bit of a boost. I haven't tried compression effects in the Adobe Audition software yet, but that is something I will get onto doing. But I have found with the 2020, I have a lot more flexibility in terms of the audio than I do with the Blue Yeti. When I go and try and edit the Blue Yeti sound, it sounds a lot worse than the 2020 does in comparison. So that's something to consider as well. I need to do more research on that, and I will be doing a more in-depth review with the 2020 and Scarlett and how that compares to the Blue Yeti. But as for this video, I basically just wanted to show you guys and share with you the difference, the immediate difference, at least from an amateur's perspective, of the Blue Yeti compared to the 2020. So I hope this video was useful for you guys. Again, if you are looking at stepping up your audio game, I would highly recommend the 2020 and the Focrusrite. I know a lot of people like Dimitri from Hardware Canucks go with the 2035, but that was a little bit out of our budget. So we went with the 2020 instead. So yeah, I hope this video was useful for you guys in some way. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a quick little spiel, and yeah, I will see you in the next one.